Hello, good morning to all the students. We have an excellent topic about online accountant and emerging opportunities for accountants. As you know, this online accounts have accountants have got many prospects. Is not only in India and throughout the worldwide also. That's the reason everybody is now getting equipped with the technology also interacting with the people. See, one thing I wanted to just make a mention about it here, one line. I have seen is my friends' companies also, they are handing over, their these accounts. Their person is doing on online, mean to say that data is taken online and then they have been working on online accounting. That's all. So our speaker, you were actually, everybody is lucky and very fortunate to have today's speaker who has got actually 40 years of experience in this line. Okay. I request, I request the participants, please mute the mics. Okay. Please kindly mute the mics. So that's the reason. And one thing is that so many people, first the thing is that in our practice part of it also, you got accounting practice or doing the online accounting, you first work with the consultants or the companies, you gain the knowledge and then start doing your online accounting jobs. Now, I have pleasure in introducing the speaker, CMA Krishnan Narayanan, a cost and management accountant with MBA from Institute of Public Enterprises and MCOM from Osmania University. His journey as an accountant. Immediately after finishing the BCom in 1974, he started working as an accountant, and while in employment, he did his MCOM in the evening, and after that he did his MBA from Institute of Public Enterprises, and he's also become associate member of Cost and Works Accountants of India. His companies, he worked in VST at that time, it was all manual. Entries were posted in books of accounts, in ledgers and ledger sheets, everything. It was a manual which he handled. After that, he was in biological events. Accounting was manual and used facet manual calculator, the electronic calculators. Next thing, we worked in IDPL, accounts on computer by card punching. And also the next one is that he worked in BEL, Bharat Electronics Limited, as accounting of computer, worked on Lotus 123 and Fox Pro. MS Office was not there. Capsense, after that he worked in Capsense Focus Accounting Package. You can see journey in this, the accounting from the starting up to the computers. In a recent addition to his qualification while in US, completed certificate course from and now certified QuickBooks Pro Advisor Advanced. He is now advisor to a construction company in US and helping them to introduce it is a project management software with its implementation with QuickBooks, and volunteering as a QuickBooks online accountant at Hearts and Minds, and he at their office at New York, worked as a part-time QuickBooks online accountant, and he is also an advisor and functional consultant for finance and costing at modules of ERP at Dynamic Informatics, a leading implementation implementer of Microsoft D365. And he was the head of finance in Indian Immunological Limited, and after that he worked in controller in Capsense Gas and Equipment Company. In practice as a cost and cost accountant for the past 12 years. He was associated with Digital and Company and expertise in implementing cost records and costing system in ERP, SAP, and Microsoft Dynamics. So now I have a pleasure in introducing him. The floor is now open to you. I am asking you to chair this meeting and then interact with our students. Sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Prakash, for giving a detailed uh, uh, um, introduction about me. Um, so, before starting on um, my main topic of the emerging opportunities for accountants on online accounting, I just want to tell those who are attending the webinar that the reason for giving that detailed information about me was that to make them aware that the journey of accountant was from manual to computers, and those of you are now who are going to take the career of accounting, so you might not have worked on the manual accounting system and all, but having studied in BCom the accounting, the double entry system, probably you would have you would have gone through that the system of double entry, and then uh, how best it can be used in the computerized environment. It is something like this that when you are in a computerized environment, the double entry system is being taken care by the system. So when you start working in the company, you may not come across this double entry every time. But when you want to pass a journal entry at that part of time, you find that has to be a double entry there where you find that the system won't accept without it being matched. So the reason for giving this kind of introduction was to make you understand that the manual entries are important for us in our whatever you have learned in whatever you have learned in graduation will be your backbone actually. That is the foundation for you. Now your journey as an accountant has now got into the next probably I'll say that you are getting into a new era of online accounting. So with this, I start sharing my screen and I start on the topic of okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Now you can start up. Yes.
Yeah. So my topic, I choose this topic of the emerging opportunities for accountants on the online accounting, because I find that that this is gaining a lot of importance with the internet in this internet age where everything is being you can buy things online. Everything is become something easily reachable through the internet. So the work of accountant also has become like this. So there are a lot of opportunities have now come for accountants with this online accounting. I'll take you through this the journey of what is this online accounting, and also I'll show you a demo of a online accounting package to give you a clear idea of how actually it works. This online accounting is also known as a virtual accounting or a remote accounting, which means that virtual accounting means what the activities which we perform virtually without need to be present in an office. That is, you are sitting in your home, or you may be sitting in your own cabin or in your own office, but you will be working as an accountant in a company by that is the information will flow to you from that company, and then you are doing it in a place which is away from the company. How this is possible? This has been made possible with the technological innovations, and also with the improvement in the technology, that is with the internet age, where the data flow is so fast from that it is uh, I can't even say it is in seconds, it is faster than that. And the artificial intelligence and the data analytics have also accelerated the path of this virtual accounting. The virtual accounting gives you more flexibility and efficient and cost effective. The reason is that when I say flexibility, that it is not necessary that if you are going to that you should go to your office. Because what happens is when you have to go to office, you have to take your say you have to take some conveyance to go to your place. You may have to drive some 20 kilometers or 30 kilometers, or you might have had some sudden personal work. You might have gone. You may have gone to some other your native place or some other city, and then you have to apply for leave for 3 days or 4 days. You are not available at all. All these things are not there now. That you start working, you can work from anywhere, any corner of the world, or even if you are traveling, even if you are traveling by flight, you can still work. You can be in contact, get information, and can still be working. Flexibility, efficiency, we have seen, and cost effective is also one of the. It's also a very important factor, because sitting at one place, you need not move from. Means you don't spend on conveyance, and also that the office now today, if you look at the work from home environment, what happened is that all the companies have given the people are working from their home. So which is what is happened is these companies, their expenses, their overheads have come down like anything. They don't spend on air conditioning, power, everything, their canteen facilities, everything, nothing is being used. So every company now is sharing their profits with the employees who are working from home. But why this working from home has come, which all of us know, this COVID has made work from home as a part of our life. And what we thought was that an accountant's work can never be done out of the workplace. It was always felt that no, the accounting staff the accounts man has to be there, the cashier has to be present, otherwise the transactions will come to a standstill. So the accountant was something like he was indispensable for working in an office. Whenever anybody who comes first, they will say whether the accountant has come to the office or not, because he has to get his TA bills, or he may have to they have to draw cash for further purchases and all. So this is how the mindset was, that the accounting staff cannot work from home. They have to come to the office. But this has totally changed. COVID had a very positive effect on the working environment. for especially accountants.
1 minute.
This has made online accounting or the remote accountants a reality. It's not a possibility, it is a reality. Now I can sit any part of the world, I can sit and then I can still be doing the work. What are the advantages of remote accounting? Just as I told you that reduced spending when you choose virtual accounting system, you are usually the company is also usually benefited because of their cost effectiveness. And there is also a lot of flexibility. What happens is the accounting team which works, they can have their own people, because when you suppose you start your own accounting services, you can have your own people who can be experts in some field and all. Or in case you start working for a virtual accounting company, say what they do is that they will ask you to do some work, and some of the specialized activities will be handled by somebody else. Say suppose a chartered accountant you need, or you need a cost accountant to do the work, for some kind of a specialized work is required. Those are the things can be given to a specialist person. But whereas if you are an accountant in an office, where no, you cannot call a specialist to do your work, because a company management expects you to only do the work. But when they give the work to an outside agency who will do the work online through their own environment setup, they bring their own they bring their own staff who are all who may be specialists in some area, and there is a round-the-clock support. This round-the-clock support, I will put a lot of emphasis here now, is because, see, being in the US, see what happens is, suppose a company in US gives the work of accounting to a accounting services company in India. They expect the accounting staff to be available at their time. So there is always a round-the-clock support for that company, because during the daytime in India, the staff is working on the reconciliation or the data analytics and all. And when the company starts working during the night, when in US, because of the time difference, they still get all the information, and then they feel that what they could not have achieved in the work is being done the next day, or it may be even the next moment. To that evening when he goes to the company closes down, the next day morning when they open, they find all the information is updated. So the round-the-clock support is there if you have an online accounting system. Accuracy and efficiency, of course, yeah, as I was mentioning, that because of the capability of the people there, and then the state of our technology and all, you will find there is a lot of accuracy and efficiency in the working of the accounting system. What services can be offered by an online accountant? You can offer all the services what the accounts department can do. You put the data in the system, then you have the banking, then you have to take out the reports, then you have to give it to the management. The management is able to, by the click of a button, they can get all the information needed for them. So that means what the services offered by an online accountant is anything, as I was mentioning, the accounting and accounts department can give, see, all these services can be given by an online accountant. The most important thing in an accounting is, which all of you know, is that the data has to be entered in the system, and then the data has to be updated every month. You may have to close the books, and then only you can be able to take out the reports, the reports, or the revenue, or your income expenditure report, or it can be your balance sheet. But for all these things, the data has to be validated. It should be properly recorded, properly verified. And if all this is done, the reports generated and given to the management will be correct and accurate. But without that, if the information is not correct or not updated properly, it may be of no use to the management. In any accounting system, any company, these are the main reports: the income statement, the balance sheet, and cash flow statement. Now, for an online accountant, the important services what he can offer is online bookkeeping services, online filing of tax returns, and online GST filing. I will focus on
Krishnan Garu, we'll just mute all the mics once more, please, because there is some disturbance, and you can, yes, you can unmute, sir. You can unmute, Andy. Okay.
Yeah. Got it?
Yes.
So I'll focus only on online bookkeeping, and regarding online filing of tax returns and online GST filing. See, I don't maybe not be having time for all that. Also, I am not an expert in that. My area of expertise is online bookkeeping. What does an online bookkeeper does? The online bookkeeper manages the day-to-day financial tasks like recording transactions, reconciling the bank and credit card accounts, and processing payrolls. Online bookkeeping services is very much suitable for small and medium-sized enterprises. I am working on QuickBooks Online. This is a package, accounting package from Intuit. It's a US-based company. Now QuickBooks is available even in India nowadays. You can relate QuickBooks to like Tally. For those who are in India, you may be aware, you may be knowing about Tally, Focus, and Wings. These are the accounting packages which are normally used by small companies, small and medium-sized companies. Of course, even big companies are doing that. I have seen big hospitals, they are using, or big company, they're using Tally for accounting purpose. So what happens is all the information, they may be computerized and all, but when it comes to accounting, they cannot integrate it with Tally, but still they maintain accounts with Tally. Of course, I'm not talking about Tally and all. I would like to focus on this QuickBooks Online because I can show you a demo that how actually it will work, how actually it will work. when you are working online. Before going to the actually how this QuickBooks means online, I will show you some 2-3 important features, because I cannot give you a demo of the total QuickBooks here. And also, why I am means whatever I am talking now, I can say with confidence that this is what I am doing. This is my experience. This is my these are all my today's work what I am doing. And maybe you may be thinking, because looking at my age and all, oh, so this man can do, maybe youngsters cannot do. It's not that. I am doing the youngsters' job. I have taken up your job. Actually, I should have been I can work as a CFO or take up an advisor to companies and all. But I'm not doing that immediately. What I'm doing is I am going to the grassroots level, do their working, take their, because it is easy to advise, because now I can, looking at the figures, some take the balance sheet, say I can work out the ratios, the working capital requirement, I can talk about all those things. But it will be of no use if the data is not updated at all. So this is where my strength is. I go into the grassroots. I want information to be first updated properly. So, and now sitting in one place, I am able to advise companies and also update their records, which are, say, probably in a different country. And this is being possible because of this online accounting. QuickBooks Online has got very good features. This is only for, say, this is suitable for small and medium-sized companies. If you ask me, how will a big companies, say, multi-crore companies and all will work? The company can afford to have ERP. They will have ERPs like SAP or NetSuite, or they may go for Microsoft Dynamics, or so these in ERP also, they are all online. They are all online. It's that anybody can work from anywhere, and they are also on the cloud. So only for small companies, it was not possible. So QuickBooks made it possible, especially in US. Now, so after this pandemic, COVID, all companies have started looking for, because the work from home has become a part of the life. And then the companies felt, those companies, they thought, which they cannot give their accounting information outside the company, they found that this cannot happen. So now they started giving the work to the accountants who sit at home, or who may be working in a service, means they may be offering a service where 3-4 persons may be working to do it. Especially in US, what they have done is, these people, they give the work to people who are in India to do the work, because for them it also becomes cost effective. I actually worked in a organization called My Startup CFO on QuickBooks Online, where I was I was here in US. I was there. I used to work here, and I was in India. There also I was doing the work. My moving from one place to another place, it didn't matter at all. Same way, now today I am in California. I am doing work for a company in New York, and so the distance is not a matter at all. And all this is possible because of this online accounting. Okay, you may be thinking, wondering, what is this man talking about? New York, California, India. This is how the online work starts. The internet has made it possible that it has removed the distance factor from our working. Now I will just give you a brief idea about three most important features in this QuickBooks, which probably you may be having in Tally also, and you people should go and find out how it is, or if you have access, you should be able to work on QuickBooks, or you should learn somewhere. If you are able to have that opportunity, you should also learn these packages, which will help you for your future career. The first important feature, which is really makes us work from anywhere, means from anywhere, or where the distance factor is, it doesn't matter at all, is the receipt capture workflow. When I say receipt capture workflow, you may be surprised, you may be wondering, what is this receipt capture workflow? This is, you for a moment forget about that normal, that what is that normal means description, what is that receipt capture. Receipt here is any information, no, that is you go and buy some item in some store, you get a bill. That is what these people meant as receipt here. So when a bill is, when some purchase is made, that bill in the system, what they are doing in QuickBooks, they have three ways of bringing this bill into the system. The three ways are, one is updating from the computer. That is, you get the information, that you get a bill. Your company, the company for which you are working, they made that one employee there, he made a purchase of some item. What he does is, he sends the bill to you. It may be a physical copy, or it may be a photocopy he might have taken and send it to you. You do is he has sent it through to you through mail. So what you do is, you take that mail and then you store it in your system, and then you enter the bill which is stored in the system is entered in the QuickBooks. The process of entering into the QuickBooks, I will explain you that. First, I will explain you the three main processes here. One is that, first I said, uploading from the computer. Now, next is forwarding from mail. What in this is the one special feature of this QuickBooks is that they create a mailbox. That mailbox is peculiar to this the package what you have. So that mail access is given to the employees who are buying, who are making these transactions. They do is, once they have buy the bills, those bills are put it in that mail. This is a special mailbox. So all information will come in, then sit in that mailbox. Then third is through the mobile app. After the smartphones came, then these employees, previously when there was no smartphone, they will take that bill, take a photocopy of that and put it in the mailbox. That is, scan it and put it in the mail. Now, after these smartphones came, there are some special apps are there. So suppose you are the employee of a company. You have gone. Suppose you have gone to say Bangalore. You made a purchase there, and that purchase the bill has to come to the office is in Hyderabad. So the employee, what he does, once the moment he purchases, he takes his mobile app, takes the mobile app and then takes a picture of that. That app straight away transfers that bill to the to you in Hyderabad. You may be, or if you are in Hyderabad, it will be Hyderabad. If you are in your native place, you are having your net connectivity there, that bill will come to you in your system, in your QuickBooks. When you open your QuickBooks, you will find that it has come in your system. So these bills, all these bills are transferred like this into the system from the place where the transaction takes place. You get the soft copy of all these things through either direct to your mail, which will come into your Dropbox or your computer, or through a special email facility, or through your mobile apps. So once these bills and all they come, there you find that you will find here there are some columns that these transactions are transferred into the system, and in the system you will find this column. You will find it is coming in your system, that each receipt, the details of the receipts will be coming. What are the transaction date? All these things are captured by the system, and it will display the whole whatever information comes in here. How is it? How does this being done? This I have just explained you. 3 ways to capture bills and receipts is direct file upload, forward by email, and via the mobile app. This is what I have shown the screen. This is done by a optical character recognition. This is actually, if we can call it as an artificial intelligence. That is, you have there is a system in the software. What happens? This software recognizes the file, and then it reads the file and puts the information in that system the way I have shown it there. I will show you that in a live demo. I'll show you now. Yeah, can you see this screen? Hello, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Able
Yes,
to
sir.
see the skin. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is the QuickBooks screen.
Participants, please mute your mics.
You will see in this screen here. There are the QuickBooks Online, Pro Connect Tax, TurboTax. So this you have even the online tax filing also can be done. But I'm not, as I told you, I'm only focusing only on online accounting, online bookkeeping only. I'm now signing into QuickBooks Online. See, I am an accountant and I can have any number of companies. I can work for any number of companies. Here you will find Kane Construction Consultant, one company is there. Hearts and Minds and is another company is there, organization. So I can create any number of companies. I can be an accountant for any number of companies. Sitting in my house, sitting in one, my desktop is my office, my laptop is my office, and I can take it anywhere. And even all my information comes to my mobile house. So this is how there is so much of flexibility, and the work efficiency has gone up like anything. Now what happens is, now I will select a company, to which company I want to. So if you get into this, on the left side you find that all the works can be done on this will be there. Here you have the banking, the sales, the cash flow. See what all this package accounting system can provide is on your left side. I was explaining you about the receipts. This is all once you upload a receipt, it can be uploaded from the computer, and if you want to upload it from your Google Drive, you can upload it from there. And the forwarding it from email it's also there. And also, as I was mentioning about the app, because the app is not loaded here, otherwise that app also will be shown here. And the moment the information comes and sits here, the whole information will from all these three sources, this information will come and sit here. You will have that receipt, the date, the description, to which account the payment has to be made. All this amount, this has to be, you have to verify, and you have to enter the account number and all. Once you do this, there will be an action to be done. And if you say, okay, you have to just click on that. The moment you click on that, it will go and sit in the account where you want it. The most interesting part is you have not made any data entry here. You are not making any data entry. The system has picked up all the information and it is putting it in this sheet, in this actual means system. It will show, and then for each of the receipt you are only telling which account it will go. And also there is a facility to say that this kind of expenses will go to particular account. If that also is mentioned, straight away it will go and sit in that account. Even you need not select the account also. So this is how the bills and all which have to be made, payment has to be made, will come and sit in your system. Now the next important feature is the bank statement. Bank entries, bank register, how you maintain. What does this online banking transaction in QuickBooks do? When you download transactions from a bank or credit card, it compares the data against the data in the system to see if there is a match. The system does the match. The system also has, we can also define some rules. See, suppose you are having an asset, you buy an asset. Suppose you have purchased some electrical items, electronic items buy. Or say, suppose you maybe for a laptop you buy something, or you buy a laptop. Then you do it will go into the asset account. So it will automatically either if you make a rule, if the system has already mentioned that this has to go to the asset account. That is, if it is then the order, if you have a purchase order, it will say it has to go to the asset account. You can pick it from there. But suppose if there is a system, the system you buy an asset and then you have to, if you say the rule says very clearly that if it is anything worth the amount is more than 5,000, it should go to an asset account. It will ask for an asset account. But if you suppose if you say anything we buy is less than 5,000 rupees, it has to go to a maintenance account. So it will automatically, if you give a rule, the banking rule, it will go and sit in the maintenance account. This also you are not doing anything. The rules are defined. Who defines the rule? Either you may define the rule as an accountant, or if the company has defined the rule, you cannot change the rule. So you accept that rule. You are only doing the bookkeeping part of it. That means what you are even given, you are made to see to it that you don't means you need not, you have certain well laid down rules, so you need not deviate up from it. And company to company it varies, so it is better to follow the rules of the company. So that's why if each company will have its own banking rules, and so that will be followed by them. So you need not remember them also. Suppose you are doing for 10 companies, you are doing online accounting job. You don't need to remember that, because the banking rules are set on the for the company. So it will take care of automatically. And the system is also so intelligent. Suppose you buy some particular item, say some spares item you have bought for your automobile car or something. You have bought some spares item, and that has been put under maintenance automobile. Suppose you have a account called maintenance automobile. So next time when you buy again some more item, just similar item, which is a maintenance item for an automobile, the system itself suggests this should go to maintenance automobile. You have to only review that, and you have to simply check it, and it will go and post it there. Which means you are not even entering the account where it has to go. System is suggesting where it should go. This is how the artificial intelligence has come to play, and now the thinking part also is done by the system. Our part is only to execute things. We have to only monitor the things whether it is being done properly. So how does this banking transaction take place in QuickBooks? We have to connect a bank or a credit card to get started with. You have a bank account, and you did not get the bank statement from them, then start entering one by one item. Not necessary. You get yourself connected to the bank. It's an online bank or company. Every bank has got internet banking nowadays. Which bank is not having? We can't even imagine banking without internet banking. So the bank gives you an access. You have your own password, user ID and password, and you get connected to the bank. And these bank transactions are downloaded into the system. Once you are connected, the QuickBooks automatically takes those information and downloads it into the banking, your banking feed. Means your banking system means where you do all these banking activities. After the QuickBooks downloads your transactions, our duty is only to see whether it has categorized the expenses as it was supposed to do, either through a rule or through the entries already been made previously. You have to only monitor that. If you say you approve that, the whole thing automatically goes and sits in the bank account. This also I will just explain you. I'll show it to you from the system. See, if you look at, if you see here, and in the banking, you find that your this is the screen in QuickBooks which says that you have to connect to the bank or credit card to get started, review and add your transaction. That is, you review what all the information has come into the system. You review that and you add it to the and it will go and sit in the transactions. And then you can take out your reports straight away. There are certain apps which are connected to QuickBooks. Say you can have the Amazon Business app is there, or you can connect to Square app. So all these apps, the QuickBooks has got a facility to get connected. If that is connected, all this information will flow into the banking feed directly. This is what I was mentioning about rules. You can create any number of rules. You can create one rule for your asset account, one new rule you can have for maintenance. You can have one rule for all your telephone bills or electricity bills, power bills. So you can have rules. So what happens is that as soon as the transaction flows into the banking transaction, it will go into the rule and see which rule to apply. It will apply the particular rule, and after applying the particular rule, the transaction will go into the particular account. Suppose there are two rules are there. That is, one is first you identify it as a asset account. Then it will identify it as the first rule says you identify it as asset account. It will go and identify it as an asset. But the second rule, suppose it says that if it is an asset account, it is less than 5,000 rupees, put it under maintenance. The system will, banking rule, it will accept that second rule and it will categorize it as a expense account. So this is also, you are not done anything. The rules are doing it. We need not apply once. You apply your mind, you apply your brain only once. Afterward, the system will take care of itself.
Yes.
This is a kind of tagging, that is, no, you have different works. You have, suppose, no, you have different, uh, suppose, here he has given an example about a gym which has got aerobic classes, which has got yoga classes. You can tag the transactions. It can be in aerobic classes or it can be yoga classes. You tag the transactions to it. By tagging, what happens, it automatically gives you the reports the way you want it. And this is also done once. Once you tag it, that expenses will go and that income will go and sit there to the tagged location. This receipt I already explained you. Why I told receipt in the beginning was, this is the most important thing, because any type of transaction, any type of bill which comes will be it will flow into the system through these three processes. I can show you. I will show you one live example which will help you in understanding how it works. See, when you're doing it live, the system gives you the information. You will find here, you can find the bank balance and the QuickBooks balance. That means what? The bank, what is the bank, what is the balance available in the bank? And here, what all expenses you have already taken into your books, and what is your QuickBooks balance? There is a difference. There is a facility called reconciliation. If you see, first is you match all the transactions. Once all this is done, then it will say you have to go and say reconcile. Once you say reconcile, the system will start. The system will start showing you all the differences. It will start, then one by one difference, you go on updating over it. If you review the transaction, post it into the account. Then you will find that the balance reconciliation is coming down automatically. You need not do anything here. Yet reconciliation means you are not going to take bank balance or your books balance and then try to what you manually take. All these things is not there. Of course, tally and all, you find that they will give you, go on take, means marking check marks, you put it, it will take automatically and give you a reconciliation. Go on updating the transaction, automatically what happens, it will get it will match, the balance will be reconciled. And I want to show you one more important thing here. You find all the important means functionalities which have to be which if you had seen other accounting packages, you will find it, and you are supposed to know that the most important thing in accounts is your chart of accounts. All these expenses, all these are not expense, all these chart of accounts are linked to transactions. If you link it to a transaction, automatically the system will post it in the respective chart of accounts. And if you want to know the details, you can go and run the report. You get all the whatever that for the transaction, that is for that account, you can get all the transactions which are being passed in that. In the accounting section, there are you find there are two sections are there. One is the chart of accounts, which you have seen just now, and then the next is the reconcile. Here you can give what transactions you want to reconcile, what account you want to reconcile. Even it may be a bank account or it may be your asset account, and here you have to give the information what is needed here. Automatically the system reconciles that. If you say as per the book the balance is wrong, if you say you enter the ending balance, what should be the ending balance, what's the ending date, or what actually should have been there, and if you give the information here, automatically the reconciliation is done. I was mentioning about the bank also. Even in the case of the bank, if you are mentioning the bank account here, what is your ending balance, what is the ending date? If you give for, say, suppose yours is State Bank of India, you say for the State Bank of India account, this is the ending balance, this is the ending date, and suppose if there are some service charges or interest which you have not entered, which have not come into the system, if you enter those things, if you say it will pick up those expenses, once you enter those things, the reconciliation, it will automatically take care of the reconciliation. Then if you say start reconciling, it will start reconciling with the bank account to which you have just now linked. Suppose you say State Bank of India. State Bank of India, what is the balance as per their books and as per the bank, and what is as per our accounts book in the chart of accounts. It will reconcile both, and any differences, it will go on giving you the transaction list.
Sir, yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So you can check up your timing.
Yeah, I'm almost done. So I'm just coming to the end of the. So because this, I wanted to show a live demo so that to make them understand that online work, when you want to do online, these are the features which help you, which facilitates your working from home or working online or working remote. My advice to all the prospective accountants is that you may be thinking that you should be good in English, and without knowing English, you can't be a good accountant. No, you should be good in communication. It's not your language skills. You may, how you communicate to your client. If your client doesn't know English, if you are able to tell him in your own language, that's more important than you are trying to be very fluent in English. Another thing is, whatever, as a become graduate, you might have studied accounting, the basics of accounts, and then the bank reconciliation, the rules. See, these are all the backbone of our main. That is, we should not forget those things. Though we may start working in a computerized environment, somewhere or the other, the entries will definitely make you understand things better. Another thing is, you have to improve your skill sets. You have to you should know to some extent Excel, because for analyzing the information and all, sometimes if you want to create a company you want to create, and you have to import the chart of accounts and all, it can be done directly from Excel sheets and all. So an amount of, you should be well versed in Excel, and also please update your knowledge in, you understand some kind of this kind of packages and all. If you are able to get some train, if you get trained, get yourself trained, because ultimately when the company wants you, tries to takes you to, means when they select you, they should know that, okay, this you know something about it, and then the company will not be able, will not spend much time on training you. Thank you for giving a patient hearing, and I hope I made my points clear. And if you have any doubts and all, you can please can just
Yes,
can ask me.
participants, is now this floor is open to you. If you have a doubt, so in a faster pace, you can ask him and then clarify the doubts. Any of you?
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
I am from Bahrain. So I am also looking for an online accounting job. Sir, if I am a fresher, it is they are the company selected the freshers only.
Which company?
So online in a online accounting, they prefer freshers, or they have experienced person.
They some of the companies, they train. One company where I was working, they train the graduate. They become
train them
graduates.
and then
They can become graduates, and they train them. But they have a small test. They will ask you the basics of accounting and all, to see whether you know something about it.
okay, sir,
Any more? Please.
Sir, good morning, sir. My name is Praveen. Hello.
Yeah, Praveen. Yeah, Praveen, tell me.
Yeah, sir. This QuickBooks is only using in international companies or local made small private limited or proprietorship are using this software, sir.
This is mainly for proprietorship and small companies only, not for big corporates.
Okay, sir.
And he also
Thank you.
mentioned that like a Tally and all, like, So
Yeah.
it is also one of the accounting software.
Okay,
with,
sir.
with good features. Yeah. Yes. Any more?
It's
So,
very
sir,
easy to
Um,
learn.
yeah.
Very
Yes.
Sir,
easy to learn. Yeah.
good
First,
morning,
first.
sir. My name
Yeah.
is Shiva, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
Shiva.
calling from Guntur, sir. But at present days, some more companies are following SAP. As also, most of the all modules are covered in SD, CRM, and FM, and all our modules are covered. But here, QuickBooks only accounting related packages. But how to manage the other related production department and even cost accounting also interact with accounting, sir. But how to manage the QuickBooks in a cost accounting?
You tell me which company you are talking about, because this is, I told you, it is for small companies.
Likewise, Britannia company, so now the manufacturing food division, sir. That's why I'm asking to you, sir. Total related to the cost accounting department. How to interact with the QuickBooks?
QuickBooks is not meant for big companies. QuickBooks
Okay.
doesn't support costing. It is a
Okay.
purely a
Financial accounting.
financial accounting, where your banking transactions will be properly taken care of. And for a small time accountant, suppose you are in Guntur. In your Guntur, if you have small companies or even traders who are there, who nowadays, after the GST coming in, now everybody has to do it in, means they have to computerize their accounts. So this is where you can help them in having their accounting done online. That is easy. You can, sitting at your home, you can get some 10 company traders or companies, you can ask them to take their this one online, get yourself connected, and then even today the payments are being made online also. That's why you have this Paytm and all. So every information can flow to your place, and you can work out their book. If you think that you can do for manufacturing companies, please don't do it. It's a waste of time. It is even the ERPs can do, like SAP or Microsoft or your NetSuite. They can support. Even many of the companies, manufacturing companies, even though they have implemented SAP product, they have not implemented manufacturing production module, and costing module also they have not implemented.
And this, they have the doubt that SAP, because it's in the market, only SAP is only for the few multinational or big companies. It's not for a very company. I mean, it's a small organization. They cannot afford
What
it.
is happening
Yeah.
is they are selling it to smaller companies also, but these companies are not able to implement all the modules. They
All the
only implement finance module only, no CO module, because CO module won't work unless you have production module is implemented. CO module won't work. So only finance module, which is like a tally.
Which is like a tally. And these people have to also, sir, one thing they have a doubt. Once you have talked about the QuickBooks, they're also thinking that is only done, that is a software, and tally is a neglected. Like, see, whatever tally, focus, wing, so many softwares now, whatever, these are also like a online account, but with more features. Am I correct? All these softwares are
No. It's not like
more
that.
features. Yeah.
I am talking about QuickBooks because I am having the package on my system.
Yeah.
If you
That's
give me tally, license package,
yeah.
I will explain tally to you.
Tally. Very good. Very
Yeah.
good. Yes. Nice.
I'm not marketing any
Yeah.
QuickBooks or
You're
like
not
that. I am only
correct. Yeah. Yes, sir. All the students, you see, one thing is that you have come to know, you have seen online. It is only the thing. With this, what we learned is that you have to be technology acquainted with the person. You have to say that whatever the accounting, whatever you learned it, that we need all the basics and everything that has to be implemented on online accounting software. So the software technology, and also he has shown you so many softwares are coming with a tailor-made or a friendly modules and with so many features. So that's the reason, it is most of helpful too. And it is not like a once you learn practical, and then afterwards one a Tally software or any other like a QuickBooks or any other thing, these are all like a same only with some other extra features and other things what he has mentioned it. That is the thing like, okay. Thank you one and all. And so all of you open your, now you can open the mics and please give him a big hand. Our speaker has taken so much of time for you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
one
you,
and all.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank
Good.
you. All of
Thank
you.
you, sir.